This is a review of the King Joy professional ball head, which is the QB30, and that's coming in at half a kilogram, which is quite heavy. I'm not paid to give this review, but I feel so passionate about the product I want to show it off. So it looks like that, and it also looks like that. What I'd like to do is to tell you how I got to this moment. Over 30 years ago, I've been using this particular aluminium tripod. It has a plate like this. It has some markings on here for my own 360 photography. Then about 11 years ago, I moved on to this Benbow Trekker, which does have a ball head on it, although it's quite small. I'll show you that in a moment. This thing is pretty big and it can go in any position. And then a few years ago, I moved on to this, turn it round, the Giotto's ML3270B, which is listed, but I don't think you can buy it anymore. It is a 4-piece monopod, which looks like that, and then on the top part it has this double thread. Now that is particularly super useful for putting this head on, and I'll tell you why. The big thing, if I just leave that there just one moment, is seeing, now wait for it, the difference in those two heads. Now you'll see there is a 30cm ruler here, and you can get a good idea of what they are in terms of width and size. This is pretty good. It does wobble a little bit because of the Benbow head on the tripod, but this one has a plate which comes off, and then you screw this with this way onto your DSLR or any camera that you wish to use. Then you pop it in, clamp it down, and it's got this brilliant little mechanism here where you flick to the right, and then if you tried to open it, it's jammed, and so your camera will not fall off of the unit. So pop that in. You can see there is a spirit level. Now when I am using it, and I will screw it on now, I have a habit of holding the camera up here like that, and then I can put one hand to the left hand here, and I can start using this mechanism to screw and loosen, and it does rotate round. But the brilliant thing is that when you have got this down and moving and you lock it, whether it's on monopod or tripod, you really do get this feeling, because I always use my eye through the viewfinder. I never use a live back of a DSLR. For me, it's like looking through a keyhole. I can almost feel my breath on the back of the camera, and once secured with the King Joy QB30, it really is a solid mechanism for me. So there you go. And I've saved the most beautiful thing to last, and that is the price. This ball head came from Camera King, which is in Middlesex, UK, and if you look at the price down here, it's £20.95. You can easily pay hundreds and hundreds of pounds for something like this. I've not been paid to make this review. This is something that I feel completely passionate about, which will improve my photography going forward.